Here's your puzzle of the week. It is white to play. If you want to solve this puzzle on an interactive board, then do click through the link to chesspuzzle.net. You'll find that in the video description. Right, white to play. What are you going to do? Well, first of all, let me show you what happened in the game. I should say that black has just advanced this pawn to e3, so that's stepping towards the queenie square, likewise this pawn. So what should you play? Well, in the game, white tried rook f7. What's the point of that? Well, after e2, black wants to make a queen. e7, white was hoping for king takes rook. White makes a queen, and that is stalemate. The king is trapped at the side of the board. But black avoided that by throwing in a check. g6, king h6, and king takes f7, and you can see that white's king has a move. Pawn can also move, so black avoided the stalemate trick and is winning easily. Okay, so notice I didn't tell you what white is trying to achieve here. In fact, the best that white can do is make a draw, but it is possible. White can save the game very beautifully by playing rook d8 check. And now not e7 because g6 is checkmate, but rook h8 check, give the rook, then play e7. Notice the rook can't come back to stop the pawn. But king h7 threatens g6 mate. But white can escape by making a queen. Then after g6, queen takes. And that's a draw by stalemate. Beautiful stuff, a lovely save. And you could also try, well, black could try e2. But, well, white draws instantly like that. Again, it's stalemate. You could even be melodramatic and play this move, and queen e8, and so on, draw. So there you are. In this position, rook d8 is the move for white, and you can draw by using this stalemate trick. Now I'm going to give you a little bonus puzzle. So in the game, black played e3. In fact, black, if we take that pawn move back, black is winning this position, and there is a stunning way for black to win. So I'm going to have a drink. You have a think. How does black win from this position? There's only one way to do it. Cheers. Do you want to improve your chess? Get access to live masterclasses with yours truly? Then subscribe to patreon.com/PowerPlayChess, and for just $25 a month, you get a newsletter with a test game, calculation puzzles, a monthly opening survey, access to an archive with over 100 opening surveys. And you can join in live masterclasses exclusive to patrons where you can ask me questions directly over Zoom. All for only $25 per month. Do subscribe to patreon.com/PowerPlayChess and join the club. The way to win goes like this. Instead of e3, rook g4. A very mysterious move. What on earth is that about? First of all, if e7, then black wins like this. So first of all, you avoid the stalemate tricks and play king f7, and the king takes care of the pawn, and black is going to win that one. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so what about if white plays, or what if white plays as he should have done in the game and goes for the stalemate trick? So rook d8 check. And rook h8, remember g6, mate is threatened. So rook h8, and then e7. Isn't it just the same? Well, it is if black plays king h7, then it is the same as we had previously, and white makes a draw. But in this position, instead, black plays. How does black win from this position? This is beautiful. G6. So that avoids the stalemate trick. But how do you stop the pawn from queening? Well, you have rook takes h4 check. Now, if the king takes the pawn, the rook checks here and comes back to g8 and collects the pawn and wins. Okay, so what about king g5? Here is the trick. Black wins with... Still got to stop that pawn. King g7. Brilliant stuff. So if white makes a queen, rook g4 is checkmate. Wow. And otherwise, king takes rook, king f7, the king collects the pawn, and obviously black is winning that position. Whoa, what a move. Rook g4 is a winning move, and there is no way for white to save the game. You can try a move like, well, I mean, if white waits, then e3, and this is winning. Beautiful stuff. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to check out all the detail of the variations, then of course click through to chesspuzzle.net and you'll find loads more puzzles there to entertain you.